Well, hello! Another episode from Lies of P. In the last video, we finished vanilla work, and in this video, we're gonna finish some from Jericho Cathedral, so without the delay, let's go. Let's go, because this chapter is another chapter that is really long, with couple bosses to kill. So first, our objective is to finish Moonlight Town and get to the Cathedral. So, let's go. How bad this can be, I wonder. I have one more slot for this, which I guess I can use to place, the amulet that increase damage against puppets. Although it's not puppets that mostly we're gonna be fighting this video. So yeah. We're gonna be fighting carcass monsters here, which are weak on fire. And it seems to hit with this weapon and they are dead. Never mind. This, minus and plus 10% damage. Yeah. Really fun. But in this video we also gonna find the NPC which allows us to trade the boss ego into weapons and new talismans. So that's really cool. And from Archbishop, which is the main boss of this chapter, we'll get the best weapon for the dexterity build. With just like, majority of dex weapon we're gonna just use once, in one chapter only. But I will leave it for the chapter that is insanely difficult to finish without this. So yeah. First we have the mines to finish. And I apologize if at some point of this video my mic sounds like it's bad, I cannot do anything about this. It's just not that my mic is damaged, or it's just that my mic fucking up. It's just the fact that OBS fucking up with my microphone. And there is no way to actually do anything with it. Yeah. And I like how after getting hit this time, the guy was facing opposite direction and game registered this as me taking damage from him. Like he was running at me. Anyway, here is a new weapon, which I will never use, because it's a motility weapon. And here is a first upgrade for the special weapon. Oh, give me that. Give me your back. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I could just equip the thing that increase the damage I'm dealing to puppets, because, yeah, sometimes they not dying in 2 hits anyway. If it would be consistent 2-shot, then maybe it would make sense to use it, but it's just inconsistent, so I don't know. And by the way, there is this guy again for me to fight, but now he is tougher than he was before. So come on. There we go. Or maybe not that he is tougher, I just have a different weapon which I'm not using very often. There we go. I was hoping this will stagger you. I don't know. I'm dealing like 300 per hit. That's really low damage, man. I mean, granted, I have like high block rate, but still, that's almost nothing. And here is the one that I should use. Yeah. This will make me much lighter. It's like the best talisman in the game. And yeah, welcome in Moonlight Town. So I'm gonna upgrade, I guess, My health, I don't know. Let's just crank up technique to 50, then we're gonna upgrade either our health or our HP.
Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
And now there are like 4 puppets over here. And what the fuck was that? Actually, there are more than just, you know. Yeah. For a split second, I was almost 100% sure I'm gonna hit this street trying to do this swipe, but I didn't. Good. So give me this. Give me this. And here is the broken bridge. Cool. So we can either, you know, drop here and take damage, or we can also go here and take no damage. We're gonna be playing this smart. There we go. So going here we have some other items, and there are 2 butterflies here and both dropping crescent, moonlight. Yeah, crescent moonstone. There we go. I'm not gonna use those to upgrade my weapon in this video. I'm gonna use those to upgrade my weapon for the next video. Because my next weapon I'm gonna use is gonna be... I guess it's gonna be the... Okay, yeah, that was fair. See? That took away my speech. This is what I hate about those fucking bitches. I swear to you. No, I'm not joking. Those guys, they are so fucking annoying. Like, why you are fucking subjected to take full damage from their charge after they hit you once? You should be able to block, you know, if you take damage once, you should be able second and every next hit. Not being subject of taking 80% damage. But yeah, next video I'm gonna use umbrella basically, which I can get from talking of that NPC I mentioned earlier. And here we go. Here's this guy and here's another guy. But luckily this time he didn't do his stupid charge, so that was lucky. Give me this. This will be helpful in a second. So will be literally helpful in a minute, bro. And again. You see? I wasn't even sure will that actually, you know, give me a hyper pause. In fact, I was almost 100% sure it won't give me poise and he will hit me out of it. But no. Lucky with trades. And here is our mini boss that we're gonna kill later on. The untold.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you?
Basically, if you...
A stalker?
Yeah. If you kill the survival, you can perform this gesture to fool her. If you won't, you can only do nothing.
Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
Yeah, so basically you either have to fight with her or you can fool her. I mean, we're gonna be fighting with her anyway because upon killing Archbishop, she's turning hostile to you. I don't know how she even know I killed Archbishop, but whatever, we'll return here later.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krat. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What'd I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets, that's to be expected, but what is that?
That over there is a carcass monster. Which is very weak to fire, but I'm not gonna use the fire. Although, I'm gonna equip this. This is gonna be helpful against elite enemies. And boss.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
That was also build up for the average enemy that doesn't even hold back. Don't you think? But anyway, yeah, basically now we no longer gonna be fighting with puppets for like next 2 chapters. So yeah, we're only gonna see the carcass monsters and some humans here and there. Until the chapter 6 where we're gonna be fighting the Romeo. So yeah. And this is also where Salamander Dagger I feel would be better, but I'm gonna use Salamander Dagger in Acid Swamp. Mix it with acidic blade. Well, because swamp is filled with puppets and the boss of the swamp sucks it. So yeah. People calling Green Monster of Swamp the worst boss in history. I disagree, it's just their second boss but with slightly altered moveset. And the second boss is not even that bad. It's just like the regular Smelter Demon and the Blue Smelter Demon in Dark Souls. Blue is harder because his timing is different. But I think the blue one is also better, you know? Just because he's harder. So anyway, we're slowly approaching Cathedral, and in Cathedral is the first part where you can easily die. So I hope it won't happen, but I don't have high hopes.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
Don't worry, Jebby, I got this. So at least we are 100% sure those guys die in 2 hits like the puppets. Just because they're not wearing any armor, or they are not made of metal, I guess. So they are weak on both slash and thrust attacks. Give me this. Here we will meet the new NPC, which we're not gonna be talk almost ever, because there is no point. Cause he is like one of those which allowing you to upgrade your summons, you know, your Spectre. And who the fuck would even use the Spectre if not someone who suck at the game? Unlike Elden Ring, this game is not fucking built upon using the summon, and using the summons just breaks the AI.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can. Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation. Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
So this is like pretty much like a life gem thingy. You know, you can use it and you will be healed temporarily over time.
Cathedral. You can find me there if you need me.
How convenient, I'm heading to San Francisco Cathedral too. But I was saying like you can use it and you know you're gonna be healed over time. But why would you even use this? Because the healing of it. Well, in case someone don't know how to read it, it says the king wishes to eradicate all monsters born from petrification and disease, protects the human. So says the king. I still remember that at least. It's been so long since I played with subtitles, I barely remember any of those blurry, you know, subtitles. But yeah. So this we have semi-decent moveset with this weapon, and semi-decent damage with this weapon, even if it's just +3. There we go. And here is that elite enemy which I said, where we can use the fire to kill him. Eat this. You see? Flawless execution. This is where the annoyance basically starts, you know? Where the difficulty cranks up, because here we're gonna be, stuck doing platforming. San Francisco Cathedral Chapel. So next thing I'm gonna upgrade is gonna be, I guess, health or stamina. Or no, maybe not stamina, but health. By the way, this is gonna be the first episode where before fighting with boss we're gonna return to Hotel Krat once, because there is specific path of upgrade I wanna get before facing Archbishop. And most importantly, I wanna get the upgrade that boosts your ego, you know, amount of ego dropped by fallen enemies. So I wanna get, and here is where the, you know, fun begins, with all this platforming here. In fact, I don't even wanna fuck around with you all, like, I have 8 of those, so, you know, I might just make use of it. Come here, buddy. Nah. You can see. The idea how to deal with those guys is you're supposed to run behind them and do something like this, then suddenly kill them. But the problem is you cannot do it if there are places, you know, yeah, down spots like the guy over there. So that's fun. Give me this. And give me this. Yeah, rise from the floor and die. Now granted, this area is not that bad once you will get the layout and once you will learn how to progress, but it's still bullshit. And you can easily fail and die. And this is where we should equip this, and also I'm not gonna hit this guy. No. I'm not gonna hit this guy at all. Let me dodge this. There we go. Wow. You see? You can very easily get hit and die by that, and you catch it. I believe it was supposed to be enough to kill you. Come on. There we go. You can either do this, or you can do, you know, like, something cooler and try to run past, you know. Run past while this wheel is turning, but no, we're gonna take the safer way. There we go. And we got another star fragment. By the way, I have no idea how dark is in my room right now, like, I can barely see what is going on my screen. There we go. So this concludes the platforming part of this level, UPIA. It wasn't that garbage, but it was raw, so now run over here and wait here. There we go. Now, on top there are another Trinity doors, but I cannot open them, or like a Trinity Sanctum, whatever. But I cannot open that Sanctum because I don't have a key. The key we're gonna get in next chapter. But this is kind of, you know, in this chapter is the Sanctum that I open at the very end, because the reward from this one is not the course. So yeah, I leave it to very end of the game basically. Bye. Now give me this. And there's gonna be elite enemies at the end of this path. Like since I have to jump over this without failing if possible. There we go. At least the jumping is not that fucked up as it is in other Souls, like. That's one thing that I can say they did well. They did the jumping mechanic better than in fucking, you know, than the Dark Souls did, so congrats. And here there is a shortcut, yeah. Now this thing going up, so we can use this to get here instantly. And yeah, there is a elite enemy over here. I don't think he's gonna be a problem with my weapon. He has a shield. And only certain weapons can break the shield. But I think the one that I'm using right now will break through it, like he will not deflect it. But I cannot be 100% sure. Let us see. I know that other spear that I used in the first video, that spear can be deflected. But I'm not sure about this one, so here we go. Yeah, welcome. Let's see. What is that? So you can see he cannot actually, you know, deflect my weapon with it. And there is that. Flawless execution, okay. So we will return there still, basically. I mean, there are still some things that we didn't collect it here. So we might as well do it now. Either that or let's just get the new Stargazer, you know. But no, since we have a shortcut, we might just go over here, you know. So the first thing that we wanna do is stand on this, because this will take us to the new weapon, which I believe is the worst weapon in this game, both handle and both the blade. The blade because it's insanely weak, and handle because it grants you the worst moveset in this fucking game. It has no range, it is insanely slow, the feeble art of it sucks, there is just like nothing. Hold on, let me just use this because I can't see. There we go. There's like literally nothing good about this weapon that will make you to use it most likely. So yeah. There is also that, and I don't very like it drop there, can I? No, hold on, would I have this? Temporary reduce presence? No, it's not the one that I need. Oh well, fuck it. Well, who would have thought that didn't kill me? Yeah, I'm gonna take more damage doing that. But the reason why I wanted to do it is just because there is item over here. So without going all the way back to the Stargazer, we can just pick this one up. And here there's a cryptic vessel which leads to another quartz by giving us riddle to souls. And to start this riddle we have to stick with Vanini, but we're gonna do it in a minute. First we're gonna unlock the path towards Bishop, and then we're gonna finish like all side quests that we wanna do. So yeah. Now we wanna go here and we're gonna take the path to our right to grab the Legion flag, which I can use to make the new Legion arm. Die. Okay. Yeah, basically you can create all Legion arms in single playthrough, because you have enough items to do it. Yeah, thanks for that. And now basically we have to go back on top. So there is that. And all I know for now is that I need 2,900 ergo to buy the quartz from Palendina by using items from this chest, because you can give him this box that is in this chest and increase amount of items he's selling, you know, like it adds new wares to his shop. And one of those wares is a quartz which I will buy. Uh-huh. Alright, welcome at the library, I guess. Yeah. So we got like one level. We should even upgrade. I guess our health.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive.
Man, your
Mary
eyes.
Janice.
You look so
I'm
scary.
Cecile, and I
Look at
serve
her
the
eyes.
Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness?
My god, don't
Bring
look at me.
the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
Your lips are not synchronized with your dialogue, but that is the least of my concern when I'm looking at you. You look literally like you are already dead. Like, have you seen her eyes? That gaze gave me nightmare. Just like, she doesn't blink for ages. Okay, so, you come here. So, at the bottom of it, there are some cool items. Which actually, let's just grab now. I believe this is the one we're supposed to fall, yeah. Just don't trigger any of those pressure plates and it's gonna be good. There we go. So here's advanced crank, which we're gonna use for the weapon for the next video. Oh no, not for the weapon in the next video, but we're gonna use it on handle for one of the video in the future. And yeah. That's pretty much everything here. And now, moving on. Yeah, throw this at me. Now you're kind of facing the wrong direction. I was hoping you will face, yeah, the opposite direction, not this one. Because I could backstab you if you'll be looking in the opposite direction, but I guess I just have to deal with it like that. There we go. Give me that. And here is another part with the poison swamps. Leveling up advanced increase your resilience to, you know, elemental status like decay, overheat, you know, all of that. By the way, what is here? Serious, yeah, merciful angel, cool. So basically we're going here and got a feeling that won't hit. There we go. Like here is another one of those guys, but I got your number, buddy. 1, 2, and 3. So there is this. And here is the fake Alidoro, which killed the real Alidoro. But we're gonna learn that later on in game.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Good day.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
You're not Alidoro and therefore you can go to a place where you can die. Sort of Venini works.
Venini works? I didn't give that place much thought. That's where the puppets are being made, after all. But I heard tell of a shelter there as well. With no first-hand knowledge, I suppose I have to trust you. I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it.
Yeah, there goes whispering, and
Since you're so
basically,
helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection.
yeah. So basically, these guys allow you to trade boss ergo into weapon and talisman. And honestly, both of those are good, but we're gonna take umbrella, and we're gonna take this. And since this talisman is complete dog shit, we're gonna also grab the sword. I might at some point actually change my build, or I'll just to use like the 7 college sword or other motivity weapon. But for now, let's just, try to play the game like we are right now. I'm gonna finish as much chapter as I can, using just, the dexterity weapon or the technique weapon. Or maybe I'm gonna switch for the fucking DLC, for motivity build. How's that sound? Sounds good. So let me heal and let me finish this part. Oh yeah, you can drop here to grab this item. For some reason, game lags in this area a bit. Not sure why that is the case. I hope you don't see it on the video much, but it's jittering a bit. Okay, so we got that. Now I go. And we got that holy mark from which that lady with scary eyes asked us to get. This, perfect. And just grab this. Now we go. And let's just clean up the poison pool. There we go. So below us directly is literally a boss fight. But before entering that boss fight, there is a plenty things that I wanna do. So let's go. So yeah, let's just open the gate, which is a shortcut basically. There we go. Now, how heavy I'm gonna be if I will unequip this and replace it with that? 65, that's still good enough. Because this boosts my damage like 30% every time I will parry the attack for the next hit.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit.
I can see it in your
It's a
eyes,
reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker.
I will remember your gaze forever. I didn't even fucking, notice you're that scary to look at until I fucking, started this playthrough. But anyway, we finished all here. So now let's just go to Hotel Krat. Let's give Polendina that Krat supply box we got. Let's just give Vinny the cipher vessel we found. And yeah, let's just do all of that. So first, let's just give you the supply box.
Welcome to Hotel. This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Basically, yeah. So basically this adds Apple. 2 of those. Honestly, I might just grind and go off camera to buy both of those and Apple. I don't wanna, make you tired of it. No. I just, saying like what's my plan. So if you're gonna see me, like getting those, that's why, because I got them off camera. But basically, yeah, let's just also...
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical.
Yeah.
May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments, if you'd allow me. I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
So basically, here is the hint. Strike the puppet hanging on the alchemist graves on Elysium Boulevard. It's basically the arena where you fought with Mad Donkey. So let's just go there very quickly. This is like the fastest way, assuming I unlock the shortcut, which I might not unlock, and if I didn't, then it's gonna be slightly a longer way. Did I unlock the shortcut, or no? I did, so basically this is a really fast way. You have to strike the puppet by throw a ball and then open the door which is next to Stargazer to one of the room. Out my way. How that wasn't a backstab, I do not know, but basically we have to equip, this, because there is literally no use for this item anywhere. I say it because there is kinda use for this, you can just use it to get enemy aggro, but it does no damage, so yeah, you tossing this at this and you're getting... Logger with refuge address. And the room where which that address indicates is literally next to Stargazer on the right side. There we go. Now all we have to do is go over here and open those doors. And here we got new outfit and another course. I'm gonna use this outfit actually next episode, and that's pretty much all. So yeah, that should give us enough to get more ergo from Fallen Falls before Dark's Bishop. So let's just quickly use all of it. Come on. It should be enough, right? Yeah, how about 3? So let's just get this. Let's just lower gather doctrine and let's just have feeble arts. Sure. I got the answer pulse recovery. Or even this, retain guard again where you're taking damage. I mean, we can get this, any healing upgrade is like the best. So yeah, let's just increase also healing as well. Okay, with 7 heals, we go in now fight with boss. And by the way, I fucked it up, I just see it now. I said I'm gonna get the fucking one that boosting the ergo from Fallen Falls, and I didn't. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Promised you to do one, but the fact is up already, so you know. That's amazing. I can get it, in the next chapter. Before the Brotherhood. Assuming I won't fuck it up there, And that's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna grind some ergo off camera anyway, just to buy the items from Pusinera's shop. So, it's no biggie. I'm not gonna grind the levels, no, only to get items, so here we go. Normally I would be like 5 levels higher than I am right now, but whatever. Yeah. I mean, to be perfectly fair. Come on. I'm dealing really low damage, to be perfectly fair. And don't use charge attack on this guy. Unless he's close to being staggered like he is right now. But I was going to say, at the beginning you're getting very little ergo, even if you have, even if you're upgrading how much ergo you're getting from Fallen Falls. So maybe, having more heals would be better spend of hordes. Especially if you're playing as bad as I am. Like, look at this. Stay staggered. I'm gonna leave my grinder for second phase, because second phase is where this guy is more annoying. I mean, its second phase is very similar to the first phase, it's just he has, his stupid centipede on his back. But the general idea how we're supposed to fight with him is the same. You're supposed to hit the face you're hitting in a phase 1, ignoring the face he has on his ass. So yeah. And just camera is more dreadful in this fight in second phase. I don't know what my neighbor doing, but it sounds like he's fucking trying to run the motorcycle in his fucking room. Oh my god. And you see why I said like you're supposed to ignore the centipede? It's because this guy is such a bitch. Like you're supposed to fight with this guy. Cause he is the same as in his phase 1. I'm literally next to the wall, my friend. Cool. screw you. No. I'm gonna get hit by that. Figures. Said I'm gonna use the grinder. I thought. This is the stupid part where he gonna use this stupid, gas shit laser. I honestly don't even know how we're supposed to fucking combat this reliably. Yeah. Very fun, man. Very funny. Okay, yeah, sure. No. Just like if you place me in front of that stupid centipede, I'm just fucked. Yeah, like I am right now. There is just no way you're gonna be fucking fighting with this guy. Like, look at his moveset. There we go. Do this. You literally killed yourself by, exposing your fucking jaw. There we go. So maybe that healing upgrade actually is what saved this run.
And now, the stage is set.
Oh, yeah. The stage is set for sure. But we're not done with this chapter yet. More. I'm getting like fucking 3k ergo less. But fuck it.
Before the great Overture.
Fuck it. Gonna go like that. Yeah, we got the record here to pick up. We got Alidoro to stick, and we got, like I said, atonement now to fight. Yeah, I'm going where that loading screen indicates. I know. But first I'm gonna, troll this guy again. Just for shit and giggles.
He's gonna regret this when I catch up with him.
Stop.
You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again. Can't say I'm happy to see you, though. Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is crawling with hostile puppets. You must have known that, but you still sent me here. Honor and trust are everything to this hound. You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. But perhaps there's a shred of decency in you? So I'll ask again. Do you know of a safe place?
Of course.
Nice try, but I've been there already and I know better. The puppets have already destroyed that place. Again, you spurn my trust. But even a brave soul like me cannot afford another enemy in times like these. I shall show you mercy. Perhaps it will inspire a nobler spirit in you. But beware, do not fool me ever again.
Yeah. Fuck you.
It seems the hotel is...
I'm sorry, but my neighbor is so loud I can even barely hear the dialogue of this game. That's why I mostly remain quiet, because I just want to listen this too. So I hope you cannot hear it, in the video. And yeah, now let's just go to Moonlight Town to fight with the guy. Let's just pick everyone in a hotel and let's just finish the video. Now, that's obviously is easier said than done, but who cares? Who cares? Good day. I could skip all this company, honestly. But I know, just skipping enemies? Yeah, thanks. Skipping enemies never benefits you in a game like this. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Fucking let me move. You see, if that would be like, you know, the fucking casual run, I should use the Stargazer already. Or, you know, I can also show you how the fucking cube works. That also can be good. Basically using cube and getting slight bit of health, you know, every once in a while. And I just remember I didn't kill the guy next to the bridge over there, so I can be fucked by him over there too. That's fun. So kill this guy. Kill this guy. Sick. And you come here. There we go. So yeah, if we approach this guy, he's gonna buff his weapon instead of try to fight with us. So let's just buff our weapon, and I didn't equip the fucking healing power on this cube. I'm fucking dumb. Oh yeah, you are the fucking, you know, the one that likes to spam decay. Now you are in flames too. I mean, to be fair, you are not that hard to beat. You just like to spamming your stupid, yeah. That stupid decay spam is mostly what this guy do. Like, can you see it? Yeah, just back off and let's just use this, since this allow me to fucking, you know, glide on the floor to hit him. And you are dead.
The cursed angel's wing.
And from this fight we will getting his mask. You see, I could get way more ergo if I just pick the right upgrade, but I'm dumb, so I fuck this one up. And in the next episode...
I didn't know he was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life? I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there.
I hate to disappoint you, but that is not your brother. That is not real Aridoro.
You're not the only one who's curious. Most people get around to asking where I'm from. My looks give it away, don't they? Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. All I know about it is their weapons. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a reputation to live up to. They almost took charge of planning for the grand exhibition. But that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted me when I was little. I don't even know who they are. And my reputation is my own. I suppose my only connection to them would be... weapons. So I'm an orphan, and that hardly makes me exotic in Krat. Can I help you with anything else?
Honestly, most of the people in this hotel is orphans. You know, Vanini is orphans, you are an orphan. I think I'm orphan too. No, actually I'm not. I have a dad. But anyway, in the next video I'm gonna use this. Burst deals low damage, but it's faster, so we're gonna see what we can actually do with it. And using this increase the fucking physical attack a bit, but yeah, off camera, I'm gonna buy...
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Both of us, in fact. Or not even off camera, I can buy it right now, so... Yeah. There goes that grinding I mentioned earlier. And I might... Well, use this. Just to have enough...
I know my...
To upgrade Umbrella again. Although I'm not sure is it worth upgrading again. Fuck it, I will do it. So yeah, this is gonna be a weapon I'm gonna use in the next video. The umbrella. And last thing that I can do is speak with you.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
I literally just killed, plenty of humans. I'm one of them. But you are perfectly fine with speaking with me. That's kinda hypocritic. And I just remember I can also speak with Validoro and trade the Archbishop Ergo.
Oh, it's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Betrayal creates a debt that is particularly hard to pay back. But I am a man with generosity and mercy in abundance. I shall give you the honor of viewing my treasure so that you may apologize. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ergo of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
I mean, most of the enemies I killed aren't that much powerful if I kill them first try, but this is the best weapon. Trident of Covenant is absolutely the best weapon, especially in later NG. It does a lot of damage, it has a lot of range, it has a critical hit. It's literally the best weapon, in main game at least, next to the Monad Sword. But that's gonna be it in this video. Unless I can speak with Sophia, yeah I can.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
Of course there are monsters there, and this is where we're going in the next video because of it. But in this video, this is gonna be it. Thank you for watching this. That was quite the experience. I still didn't die. I'm level only 44. Should be like level 50 by now, but yeah. I'm 44, so the Malum district surely is gonna be experience to explore. But until then, take care and bye bye.